Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So the first show I decided to review is This Is Us. After watching the season 4 premiere last night, I just felt like I had so many thoughts and I was intrigued by the whole premise of how season 4 is going to really turn out to be compared to the other seasons. So I thought, hey, why not let that be the first show. Season 4 episode 1, Strangers. So literally strangers. We're introduced to 3 whole completely different characters, and throughout the whole time we're just wondering, how are they connected to the big 3? Who are they? Who's him? Who's this and this and that, you know? And basically they took up majority, like literally the whole time of the premiere. So we're just like, they must be very intricate, intriguing, very important characters to the story, you know? And then when we're introduced with Cassidy, played by Jennifer Morrison, who plays a military mom coming from the military in the war, just having that like PTSD feeling coming back to normal life. It's not easy, you know? And then we have Malik, played by Asante Black, who is a young father on the show, which kind of got me shook because I was like, wow, he's just so young to be a dad. And that little twist of when he was picking up his daughter, I was like, oh my gosh, they really did that. And then we have Jack Damon, and he's a blind musician. Do we get to see a little bit of his like love story unfold when he meets the girl from the restaurant, and then they fall in love, and then she gets pregnant and all that stuff, and just it was just really nice because I was like, this is like, I'm so intrigued by these characters. How, I keep saying like, how are they connected? And I feel like a lot of people have felt the same way too. So I kept watching and I was like, I need to figure out before they kind of spill it to us towards the end. But I did manage to get 1 out of 3 like connections from all 3 of them. Just knowing how This Is Us is really expanding the universe and expanding the Pearson family and their story and like this, everything they're gonna tell this season, it just got me really interested, and I'm just so intrigued of how season 4 is going to be, really. And towards the end, we're just like, okay, they're going to do that big drop. And then the thing about the season 4 premiere, it really reminded me of the pilot specifically, because you know how we had the pilot, we're just introduced to these main characters, their birthdays, blah blah, and then boom, the explosion of, oh my god, they're a family, the big 3. And it's so crazy because that's kind of how season 4 gave me those vibes. I don't know if it did for you guys, but it did for me, and I was like, oh my gosh, taking me back to season 1 feels. And yeah, so when later on, towards literally the last 2-3 minutes, well, I'll say like 4 minutes of the premiere, we'll get the ball rolling. So with Cassidy, she is in a therapy group session, just talking about like how she's just trying to process everything coming from post-war and like how she accidentally hit her son, and then boom, we see a window shatter, and then what we see Nick drunk as hell, and we're just like, okay, she's in present time. And then we fast forward to what's his name, Malik, and then he goes into the barbecue for his friend, and then one of his friends comes to meet him, and then we see Deja. So we're like, oh my gosh, he might be a potential love interest for Deja. Obviously you can tell by her face, because even the way Randall was like, why is your face like that? It was really funny, but really cute. And just to see them unfold that's gonna be really cute, because he seems like such a great character, and I feel like there's a lot of storytelling for all of them specifically, obviously, but just seeing him, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna be so cute. Then we have Jack. So Jack is a musician, and like I mentioned, also he's blind, and then boom, we find out his arc is in the future because he is Kate and Toby's son. And then we also find out while he was an infant, during present time, we find out Jack is blind. So we're like, oh my gosh, he's a musician. Oh my gosh, he was just so adorable. And then that whole like sequence of events and just connecting the dots, like I literally like screamed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is how they're expanding the universe. I can't wait to see how just to seeing how the Pearson family unfolds like that, you know. And then of course we had like a little bit of like the snippets of Jack and Rebecca, and him Jack meeting Rebecca's parents for the first time, and Rebecca's dad being all like, I'll do whatever it takes to like end this relationship. And I'm like, oh no, but you know, they went through it. But it's just seeing all the backstories, it really gets to you sometimes. But yeah, just seeing that, and I was like, okay, we're wrapping it up, and then just seeing these little twists. I think season 4 is going to be really great, and I think they're just going to really it's going to be a whole new chapter, and just seeing the anticipation, the excitement from the new characters, and also the big 3, the main cast as well, the Pearsons, and just being excited about how the new season is going to unfold gets me excited too, because I was kind of okay with season 2 and season 3, but now just seeing like there's gonna be new characters, I am interested in to see how episode 2 and so on goes. So that's my thoughts right there. Please share in the comments below what you thought of the season 4 premiere of This Is Us. You can always tweet me at Shadia Writes, and we can talk about it there because I'm always babbling about television on there as well. And yeah, thank you, and we'll see you next week for episode 2 of This Is Us season 4. Bye guys.